From a super outbreak that spanned more than 20 states to one that wreaked havoc on Missouri, today we bring you the devastating tornadoes in U.S. history. With the immense powers they possess, tornadoes are capable of changing thousands of lives within minutes. How can we compare the destructiveness of such awe-inspiring engines of nature? In this video, we'll look at tornadoes that top the charts in death toll and damage costs. So let's get started. Number 5. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 2011. A large tornado that churned in Tuscaloosa, Alabama on April 27, 2011 was arguably the most devastating single tornado of a record-breaking day, in which 200 tornadoes whirled throughout the southeast. The Tuscaloosa County Emergency Operations Center and Alberta Elementary School were among the many structures damaged by the EF4 tornado. One home on the foundation was swept clean, with only floor joists left linked to the base. According to the news, some cinder block houses were entirely destroyed, leaving just empty slabs. Tornado warnings were issued for this one supercell in central Alabama for more than 4 hours. The parent supercell was traced for nearly 7 hours from its origin in Newton County, Mississippi, until its destruction in Macon County, North Carolina, a distance of approximately 380 miles. The total damage estimate for this tornado is $2.2 billion, with 65 people dead and 1,500 injured. Number 4. St. Louis, Missouri, 1927. Tornadoes have wreaked havoc on the gateway to the west. A massive tornado rips through the heart of St. Louis, killing 78 in barely 5 minutes. The tornado of September 29, 1927, ripped a 12-mile-long path of destruction through the heart of St. Louis. The press described it as 4 awful minutes of a ripping and roaring tornado the next day. Over 200 city blocks were leveled. St. Louis University High School was severely damaged. The roof of the student chapel fell. The roof of the gym was damaged. An entire classroom caved in on a class, and additional classrooms were destroyed. All of the windows were shattered. Some non-residential structures were totally blown away, while a few multi-story houses were demolished and partly carried away. If it weren't for 2011, this 1927 St. Louis tornado would have been the nation's costliest tornado. Number 3. Joplin, Missouri, 2011. Just when we thought the spring of 2011 couldn't get any more severe, a massive tornado shook Joplin, Missouri. The sheer scope of the damage was beyond belief. Neighborhoods were completely destroyed, including St. John's Mercy Hospital and Joplin High School. The tornado produced over 4.1 million cubic yards of residential and commercial debris. More than 500 businesses were impacted, with between 4,500 and 5,000 employees affected. Over 15,000 cars, including buses, vans, and semis, were thrown several blocks away, smashed, rolled into balls, or twisted around trees beyond recognition. Some owners were never able to locate their cars. Even after adjusting for inflation, the Joplin tornado became the most expensive single tornado in U.S. history, $2.8 billion. With 161 fatalities, 8,000 houses destroyed, and more than 20,000 people affected, what tornado could conceivably be worse than the one that struck Joplin in 2011? Number 2. St. Louis, Missouri, 1896. Yes, another St. Louis tornado entered top 10 worst tornadoes. On May 27, 1896, a powerful tornado traveled from Tower Grove Park through downtown St. Louis, then crossed the Mississippi River and sliced through East St. Louis. When adjusted for inflation, this late 19th century storm was by far the most costly in the U.S. history prior to Joplin tornado in 2011. Total damage is estimated to be $2.56 billion after inflation, with at least 40,000 motor insurance claims and tens of thousands of property insurance claims. Vehicles were damaged at a Ford Motor Company facility, and both commercial and military aircraft were damaged at airports. Over 8,800 structures were damaged or destroyed. With 255 confirmed fatalities, this tornado is the third worst in U.S. history, trailing only the Natchez, Mississippi 1840 tornado and our number 1 worst U.S. tornado. In addition, the nation's most expensive thunderstorm also happened in St. Louis. Number 1. Tri-State Tornado, 1925. Given the recent carnage in Joplin, Missouri, and Tuscaloosa, Alabama, it's difficult to imagine anything worse. Having said that, the famed tri-state tornado of 1925 takes the top rank by a large margin. First, the death toll was more than double that of the second worst tornado in the United States. Of the 695 total deaths, 234 were in Murfreesboro, Illinois, the city with the highest single tornado death toll in the United States. Another 33 people were killed at a school in DeSoto, Illinois. On this March day, at least 9 tornadoes struck, killing 747 people in 7 states. Then, there's the incredible path of this tornado. Due to data quality difficulties in the 1920s, it is unlikely that a tornado could swirl across a 219-mile path. At least 19 different localities were impacted. Total damage is estimated to be $1.5 billion after inflation. Griffin, Indiana, and Gorham, Illinois were completely devastated. Parrish was never rebuilt and became a tornadic ghost town. A total of 15,000 houses were destroyed. That's the end of this video. Leave your comments below, as well as suggestions for what our next video should be. You can find more of our videos in the description below. Please take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our new videos. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.